Hello. I am making the turkey cranberry wreath. It's Pamper Chef, so if you want to look online, you can. Um, so first things first, I have a really nice Pampered Chef. I did have a really nice Pampered Chef. It's clean, stone, until my husband put it out on the grill. Sore subject, because I had this for many, many, many years. So I ordered another one. And I must have ordered the wrong one because not the same. But I do have a circle one at the other house, so I just have to get it. So what you want to do is put olive oil or oil on your stone. And don't let them use it on the grill. Because, no, this is my original. I was thinking this one better not be the brand new one too. Because, no, he wouldn't have done this twice. No. So you just want to make sure it is very, 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 I mean, it's clean, obviously, because if it wasn't, it would be coming, the dirt or whatever was on here would be coming off with it. I just want to make sure it is very much, because I don't want sticking. I seriously want to put a ton of this stuff on because I am afraid that it will stick. Apparently the dog is outside, so I better go get him. Alrighty. And so I just got 2 of the Walmart brand crescent rolls. Now, this is nice because after, I almost said Halloween, after Thanksgiving, you have pretty much all this stuff anyways at your house. And if you're like my son, Jamie, he has not been very happy with me. I make big pots of soup and chili and food, and he feels like he should get a hot cooked meal every night and not leftovers. So he's been getting upset with me because I'm like, just go heat something up. I'm not cooking every night. And so he's been getting upset because he's like, he should get a hot meal. I'm like, look, I work every day, okay? And I'm not going to cook different meals every night. So deal with it. Well, I did cook the one night and he's like, the strike is over. I'm like, seriously, kid? It's ridiculous. But so you can just take these leftovers that he is complaining about eating and make it into something new, because that apparently is what he wants, is something new. So you kind of just put these 8 around and make them into a circle. And, you know, it says you can get your roller out. If you really just push on it, it'll be fine. But they all have to touch. So I might be making this a little too big. I see that. You know, these aren't what they used to be, truly. Because seriously, I used to be able to get this whole thing all the way around. And it was huge. Although I did overlap this a little bit. So maybe it's me. Maybe it's operator error. Now, don't let cranberry scare you, okay? Those of you who are faint at heart with like coconut and cranberry, it's fine. You know, give your taste buds a chance to grow up, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude about it. I'm just saying every 7 years, your taste buds change. And when you're a little kid, your tongue has all you're born with a ton of, what are they called? Tasters? No, I don't know. I don't know what the technical term is. I'm sure someone does. But your tongue has a lot of whatever. So when you taste things, everything tastes strong to you. So as you age, you lose some of that and you appreciate different tastes. And your tastes change every 7 years. So just try some stuff. Try different things, because truly you do grow up and your tastes do change, and sometimes you like onions, and coconut and different things. So if cranberries are like, there's only a few. It'll be all right. You'll be all right. Now, if you're allergic to them, that's something different. If you're allergic to, nuts, that's, totally different. All right. And so what you're going to want to do on the inside, you're just going to match these up. You're not going to push down on these, because you're going to have to eventually grab them back. So you do not want to push down on them at all. Okay. Hold on just a second, because I'm doing a TikTok too. Okay. Because some of you guys like TikTok. Some of you guys like the whole full length. Some of you like the Cliff Notes, and some of you like the whole book. And some of you don't like the dogs barking. I get that. I don't either. I don't like when the dogs bark. I wish they wouldn't, but they do. All right. So you just kind of make it into a star formation. Shh. I'm going to stop this because someone's here. Okay. And then you just want to take this and kind of put this over to the side, kind of like that. Just put it over here to the side. And then you have your bowl. And you are going to put your stuff in it. You need to preheat your oven to 375. And we already unrolled the crust or the dough. And let's see. I kind of know how to do this. That's why I'm like, I don't really look. All right. All right. Place the mayonnaise, mustard, and black pepper into the batter bowl, which I'm going to just put it in here. So the mayonnaise, we need half a cup. So I don't want to have to put it in a cup thing. So I am just going to weigh it out. It'll be 4 ounces. Just put 4 ounces in this bowl. 4 ounces. 4 ounces. Touchy little thing. All right, 4 ounces. Then I just have to deal with a spoon and put it in the dishwasher and don't have to scrape everything out. 4 ounces of mayonnaise. So I use my scale a lot for that kind of thing, like for peanut butter, mayonnaise, that kind of thing. I mostly have everything already out and measured. So mustard, I don't have the mustard. So it's honey Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons. Shake it up. Hold on, I'm going to tip that up. I do not measure that, but it's 2 tablespoons. So 1, 2. Okay. And then black pepper, coarse black pepper. I don't have coarse. So I'm just half a teaspoon. And then 2 cups of turkey, or 12 ounces. I already measured out 12 ounces. And half cup of, what do you need? Okay. Hold on just a second. They always need me. They don't need me all day until I get on here. So just a second. Okay. Celery and parsley. And cranberries. And the recipe will be on there so you can look. Now, I do walnuts. And I do add more Swiss cheese. And this is the thing. It's shredded Swiss cheese. I had leftover sandwich Swiss cheese, and that's what I'm using. And I've used it before, and it's fine. So whatever you have in your refrigerator. I had sandwich that was going to go bad, and I put probably 6 ounces because I like a lot of Swiss. I do. But the thing is, you can't put too much stuff in here because I've done that before, and then it doesn't all fit. Do I pack it and throw it in there, and does it bubble out? It does. Do I care? Because what will happen is the cheese will melt onto the pan, and then it'll be so good and yummy. So, it is what it is. I don't know. I probably should have been taking pictures as I was doing it, but oh well. Watch my YouTube video if you really want to know. Although how much do people not know, I guess? I don't know. I guess if you're starting out, you might want to know step by step. I'm not sure. Okay. So it kind of seems dry, but it'll be so good once it's cooked. All right. Just mix it up. I'm pretty sure I have everything. Looks like it. Okay. This is a nice appetizer, or this is dinner. This has vegetables. This has fruit. Has your meat. Has your dairy. This is a complete meal to us. Has your carbs. It's your dinner. It's going to be dinner tonight. I'm telling you that. All right. I do, you can do dried parsley, but the fresh parsley is so much better. And of course, that's what I buy. All right. I feel like I need to get rid of some of this stuff over here. I'm going to go in the dishwasher. Dishwasher, when I'm home, runs 3 times a day, even with paperclip, because I cook all day. All right, so here we go. Now, if you don't have a scooper, no worries. Just, you can use a measuring cup, like a 1/4 of a cup. This is only a 1/2, and I don't feel like digging for the 4th. You can use a 1/4 cup, but I like to wear the food because why not? I mean, I like to smell like it. So that's a little trick. Attracts people to you. No. Anyways, so you just take a scoop and just put it on. Oh, she probably should. Okay. I got to get enough pictures so I can talk through the video. So when you do the voiceover, there's enough pictures that you can talk through the whole thing. And that's about it. Okay. All right. So you just kind of, in your head, you're making a wreath. You can do this at Christmas. You can do this after Thanksgiving. Okay, what I do too. We made 2 turkeys. We made one roasted in the oven, and we, what is it called? Slip my mind. It's like when you put it out there, smoked it. And so we have a lot of turkey, and we had ham, and we had a lot of food. So I have a ton of turkey. And the thing is, I can only eat turkey right when it comes out of the oven because it tastes good. Once it gets cold, I don't know if this is just me. Could be just me. I don't know. You tell me. Maybe you can leave a comment. When it gets cold and I take it back out, it smells so like turkey. I know that sounds funny, but it just smells like poultry. Like chicken does that too. Like it just smells like a chicken farm or a turkey farm. Like I can really smell the chickeny, turkey-ish stuff. So I just can't eat it again unless I put it in something. It just has a strong, foul smell. Now, I'm not being like funny. even though that's a good play on words, but it does. It has a foul smell to it. And so, I better get the other one. Oh, seriously, we're on this food. I just can't do it. It's so strong. It's like, so I do have to put in stuff. Okay, so my point about all that, gee, Merry Christmas. My point with all that is what I do, because I know I'm going to be busy. I know I'm going to need stuff, and I know I should be prepared. So I'll show you in a second, because, sorry, I cannot think and do this at the same time. Okay, so that one side looks a little tall. So I'm going to take that. This looks a little... Okay, so it kind of looks even-ish, and I don't have any more. I probably should have done like that so they can see. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to get the insides out. So first start with the inside, and you're just going to take it. I could videotape it, probably, maybe. This is the hard part. This is the tricky part. So take the inside and go out, wrap it around. And if you get some of the food out, it's okay. And so kind of just push it under. You want to do all the inside first. Okay. And see, he didn't talk the whole time. But the minute I push record is when my family decides to talk. I don't know. I think they just know. They just know. She's pushing record, and we're gonna chat. No, I don't know. That's the thing. It's not like I'm getting paid to do these. It's real life, right? That's how your house is. That's how my house is. It's just life. Okay. So put it under there. Now, that's how it looks. Like a starfish. Ooh, it's on record. Take it off record, put it on photo. And now bring the outsides in to make your wreath. Now, when I first did this, the first year, it was ugly. It really was. It was ugly, but it tastes good. It was terrible. It's very hard. I didn't understand it. It took me a while to figure this out, to master it. But I did, because I feel like it looks good now. I mean, look. It's been a couple years of doing it every Thanksgiving, because the kids love it. We love it. I make it even anytime I make turkey, actually. Or I do it with chicken, too. I don't care. Chicken or turkey. Okay. So, I take a picture. And if you guys get grossed out because I'm touching my phone. I'm touching my phone and touching food. 1, I washed it. 2, y'all ain't eating it. But I know. It is gross. What do I do? You know, try and do 2 things at once. It's my life. It's always busy. Always have to do 2 things at once. I wish, I didn't, but I do. So that's a little song for you. Means something's done. Like it's the laundry. It is. Okay, so you take an egg, the egg white, and you beat it. Because that's just how mean we are. Okay, so it's foamy. You see? Foamy. I had already beaten it. I think I already took a picture of it too. And I don't like using this because stinking bristles come out of here. I'm going to try to see if I can get any. They come out and they get on there and then it looks like hair, which is disgusting, Because my hair's up. I mean, can my hair fall in here? Yes. I mean, we shouldn't be talking about that, but it can. Okay, it happens. So, it is what it is. All right, now I'm going to tape. Are you doing this? Okay, so take the egg white and just brush it all over the dough lightly. Okay. Well, it's not even TikTok. I mean, I am going to do a TikTok. So let's pause. Make me go faster, like an elf. Must be 7 o'clock. Might be early. It's 5 minutes early. Oops. Yeah, I don't know why it's 5 minutes early. I told them it's 5 minutes early. They fixed it, they said. So I don't know. Oh, well. That's okay. I'd rather it be early and we all think it's 7. We all get moving than us be late. Now, this adds the golden prettiness of the wreath looking thing. I would not serve this on this circle thing to guests personally because it looks terrible. It's been burned up. But the guests are my family, so they will be eating off of it tonight. I probably would transfer it to have another circle thing that's not something I can put in the oven. So I would do it to that. What time is it? Ooh, we've been on this for 20 minutes. And it's got to cook. All right. We are going to bake this for 25 to 30 minutes. And we will be back with a beautiful wreath. Okay, so I told you about all that turkey I had. So I have the roasted leftover, and I have the smoked. Okay, so what I am going to do, and this is what I suggest you do, I get bags, okay, the quart size bags, and I mark it turkey meat, and I put the date on it, 11/22, meaning November 22nd, the month and year. And I cut it, cube it up, and I have it all ready, and I put it in the freezer so that when I want to make soup, or I want to make turkey and noodles, or I want to make something that requires either chicken or turkey, because those are kind of interchangeable, or I find a recipe, because I'm going to do that, that needs turkey or chicken, I can just pull that out and use it, and it's already ready to go. I'm not going to be throwing this away in 2 days because I'm like, oops, it's been sitting here for 7 days and I've got to throw it away. So that is what I'm going to do tonight. I can either weigh it out and I can put 2 cups, because, some of your recipes call for like 2 cups of whatever. So you can weigh it out, you can measure it out, you can do whatever you want. You can put 3 cups, and if you only needed 2 cups, then whatever. You can either throw it away, or you can eat it, or whatever you want to do. You can put extra. So you can do casseroles or whatever you're going to use it for. That is what I do, so that it's ready to go, done. I don't have to worry about it. I do that with my ground beef too. Not all my ground beef. If it obviously comes from the butcher, I don't open it up and do it. But if it doesn't come from the butcher, and I go to Meijer and buy a ton of it, or Costco, when I bring it home, I brown it all, let it cool, drain it, obviously, let it cool, and then put them in bags ready to go, all browned. So all I have to do is pull it out. It's all brown. Make spaghetti sauce, make hashwi, make whatever I'm going to make with the ground beef. And it's all done, ready to go. So that saves time, and it's just easier. So anyways, those are my little tips while we're waiting. Okay. Thing just went off. Looks like it's ready. Ooh. hard to grab for some reason. Okay, let me grab it and then get back with you. Alrighty. Oh, look how pretty that is. So yummy. Yeah, you know what? This is way smaller than it used to be. I used to fill up this whole thing. The ingredients. Way more in price and way smaller. Okay, so let's put that up there. Turn off the oven. Let that cool for a second and then I will be right back. There you go. All ready. All good. Yummy yum. A complete meal. So all good. And have a good night. Oh, I wanted to show you something really quickly. Make sure, I got 4 pounds out of these. Make sure when you do them, flatten them out. And these were in storage quart size because I didn't have the freezer. But I want to keep them all together because so then I don't like have to go looking for them. So I did put them in a freezer container. But make sure they're flat so that you don't have to, like if they're all junky or wonky, whatever, then they get, I don't know, I feel like they get ice in them. And then they're weird. So anyways, just make sure they're flat. Then you can store them easily. So have a good week and take care.